stop that for a second. I'm going to do some FT8, just working West Malaysia. We'll just work him real quick, and we'll do some FT8, FT4. There's not much on FT4 at the moment, not on 15 anyway. There's a fair bit on FT8 on 15 metres at the moment. What time are we on? We're in 20 past 2 in the afternoon. Clear blue sky, sun's out, but it's still a bit chilly. It's only about 17 degrees C. So warmish, but not overly hot or cold. Alright, I'll turn the flex on. So normally I like to put a couple of calls out just to see what I'm getting. I'm actually pointing towards the US, towards North America at the moment. I think I should really come around to the north, around 330 degrees. The US is going into night time, so we'll come back to pointing north towards the North Pacific area, Japan and Indonesia and all that sort of area. About 3:30ish, and now I get a US. Always the way. Not always the way. That's alright, maybe you can hear me here. Maybe you can hear me this way. And then again, maybe not, because I've turned away from the US. Oops. Sorry, my friend. Yeah, I don't think he's going to hear me now. I'm not pointing at him. It's a bit of a bummer. Where's he from? Arizona. Come back around to the US, to North America. See if we can, whether he's still there or not. I don't know. There we go, that's better. To Japan and the North Pacific. So the radio is a Flex 6400 running WSJT 2.8 to 2.8.0 version. So I've got all the frequencies here in the line. So all I have to do is tap on the frequency. You're on 15 at the moment. If I wanted to go to 17, I just click it, left click on the mouse, and it sends the antenna and the radio to 17 meters FT. You don't even have to try to, or you don't even have to work out where it is, because it's right there. You just click it and it takes you straight to it. Changes your radio to that frequency as well, which is really, really handy. I kind of like it. So we go, we've got Japan. It's coming in now. That's another one. We'll click TX enable again, just to keep the motion going. Doesn't affect that one. I'm just going to turn it down a bit. That might be better on the ears, so it's not as the signals from FT8 aren't as loud, and hopefully you can hear me over the top of it. You should be able to hear me when it's TXing now, like that. You can see we've got a nice smooth tower, as I like to call it, a nice smooth tower of signal. It's not messy. We're down here on the power, and there's the auto sequence. Everyone should have the auto sequence tagged. It just goes through the motions itself. You don't have to worry about it. Save you, like, sometimes I'll have a station and there'll be 3 15-minute calls, and then they'll either disappear or then they'll call back. It's, you know, because they haven't got that auto sequence tagged, they're having to do it manually, and well, why do it manually when you can get WSJT to do it for you? It just makes the running of it and the working of it a lot more easy. It's a lot easier. So the Flex is running 3.9.18 version. I did have some issues with the old version. I had an SD card in there that decided to get a corrupt file, so I was out of action for a couple of days while Flex sent me another SD card to put in the radio, which is really, really nice of them. And it's all fixed. Absolutely perfect. Here we go, we've got the US again, and I'm pointing roughly north, so up this way, towards JA in the North Pacific area. I've got +1, I think it is. Yep, +1. There we go, we'll log him, that's good. We'll go here again. There's his 73, and there's my new CQ call for the next one. So my login goes through to a login program called Station Master. That automatically pushes everything through to qrz.com. I like Station Master's login program. It has daily challenges on it, so you're in competition with other amateurs around the world to try and get the first place for the day, and sometimes it's pretty competitive, but it's just good fun trying to beat that station in the UK or that station in America for the top of the leaderboard every day. It's just fun, and sometimes you miss out, you get second or third place, but yeah, that's how it is. Can't win everything, and there's no participation certificates. You don't get anything for it. You get no first place prizes. It's just a little bit of satisfaction that, I don't know, you've had this little race with somebody, and you won that day. So you might do it again the following day if you've got time. Just good fun. Have a look at it. Station Master, or Station Master Pro, I think he's on now. He's on version 3. I'm running version 2. So it's costing me, I do have to pay for the subscription to it, which is really nothing. It's $5 a month, which is nothing. It's not even a coffee, to be fair. You can't get a coffee for $5 these days. Oh, you might get a little piccolo. I don't know. Either way, you can't. Yeah, it's coffee money. So this is China, it's just calling now. If you hover over the top, it gives you some stats about it. He's in China, he's in zone 24, ITU zone 44, CQ zone 24, DXCC is 313, or 318, sorry, I think, 318. So we'll just keep going. Just keep doing some FT8 work, and yeah, just good fun. You never know who's going to pop up on the screen, to be honest. So we've got China, Japan, yeah, China and Japan up here at the moment, but that is the way that I'm pointing at the moment too, into their area, their beautiful part of the world. Let's try and call somebody. Let's try and call this Japanese station. Let's give him a call, see if he hears me. Indonesia. Not the station I was calling before, but that's okay. He might still call us, which he did, I see. So we'll just deal with this Indonesian bloke. Got in there first. So this is what I mean. I'm dealing with this guy and calling him and having a QSO with this guy. But the Japanese station that I called has only just popped up, so he might get the poo-poos and not hang around. For when I've dealt with this one, I can then go to him, because he can't see what I've got in front of me. He can't see this. He doesn't know that I've got a little bit of a run going. So that's 2 calls to Indonesia. No, yes, 2 calls to Indonesia. Let's see if he comes back on this one. If not, we'll go, I'll flick it over to the Japanese station. So we'll call the Japanese station now. Hopefully the Japanese station is still sitting at his monitor in the shack, which he is. There we go. Okay, so that's him. Now I can go back to this Indonesian station, give him another call, just see if he's still there. If he's not there, we'll move on. Same in a contest, you can't afford to hang around. This is me doing the daily challenge for digital on Station Master. So if you want to get the numbers, you just can't hang around calling and calling and calling. You got to just keep moving. Just go on to the next one. If this guy wants the contact, he'll come back. Okay, so I'll go down here and I'll hit CQ for the next one. Just see whether his call sign pops up here in red about when the button gets about here, which it is not. So he might have given up. So what I can do is just remove him from the square. He'll come back if needed. Russia here now. There's Russia. There. The Philippines. Part of Russia we working here. IT is on 34, CQ is on 19. Up here. Which is the way that I'm pointing. So I just call this Japanese station that I haven't worked before, see whether he replies. Nice and quick. see, my call, his call, my call, should be his call next. So he should, if he's got this going, this auto sequence, he should come up here next, underneath that one. About now. Yep. So perfect. Nice and quick. Done. Logged. So what? A minute. 15 seconds each one is a minute. This guy here either before, so we'll do that. Normally it brings their name up here and their grid and everything, but it hasn't been doing it for some reason. The country's been coming up, but nothing, no names or anything have been coming up, which is a little bit annoying. Not that I need the name, because I don't. It's just nice to have, really. So that 2 calls to him now. His call, mine, he should be next. Fingers crossed. Him, and we're done. Click TX again, and we'll go again. I just realised I wasn't even pushing 100 watts. It was like 5 watts. Goodness me. Oh well. It shows you don't need a lot of power for FT8, does it? This one I haven't worked before. Even if I've worked them before and it's got B4 here, I'd still work them again, a different day, different conditions. Even if I worked them yesterday, it's a different day, it's a new day. There's 1, 2, 3, just need him to 73 the contact and it will log. Sometimes it just goes and goes and goes, and for whatever reason they don't answer. So I'll log it anyway. Anyway, he's answered anyway. There we go. I'll log it anyway because technically we've made the contact. So, and you'll find half the time they'll send a QSL card acknowledgement as well. And if you don't put it in the log, if you don't get that 73 and you don't put it in your log, then it just screws everything up. So this is another one. I've worked this one before. Worked him 28th of June 23. Oh no, yes, 28th June 23. Last time I worked him. Nice and quick, easy done, beautiful. And just give one more call out on here, and we might move over onto 17 metres and have a look. The day's getting on, so we're going to end up on 20 by nightfall. I think sunsets at about 5:30 tonight. So again, winter daylight. It's very short. It's not the shortest because the sun's coming back down along here now. So we're going to start to get a lot warmer, which is good. Bring on the heat. Around here it's quite nice, about midway. The temperature's quite nice, like mid-20s. This is really nice. So I've got another one here. Notice I didn't have to click anything. It does it for you when auto sequence is turned on. So I can do, all I have to do is sit back and wait until it logs. Or 73 is me, then I'll just click yes and it'll log straight away. There's no waiting or anything, and that's what you want. That I don't know about others, but I like that rapid pace. There we go. Alright, one more call. See what we get. There's a few here I haven't worked before, a couple of Indonesians. See what pops up on the screen. So Juliet Sierra 2, Kilo Zulu Romeo from Japan. Again, his name didn't come up at the top here. It's kind of annoying, really. I've worked him on 17, worked him on 10, 15 is a new band for me. Nice and quick. Enable. And we just wait. Indonesia I haven't worked before. This Japanese station I haven't worked before. Worked him today, worked him on the 24th 20th of August 24. Let's try him again. I might try a couple of these that haven't worked, see what happens there. See how we go with this one first. See his name come up. And I've worked him on 10, 12, 17, 15 worked before. So we'll just do it again. What do I need him on? I need him on 40, 30, 20. I haven't got antennas for 80 and 160 because I'm only in residential block, and 60 metres we don't have, as far as I know. I think the UK have 60 metres. It's 5 point something. Not too sure. 5.357 is FT8 for them on 60 metres. Fairly sure we don't have it here. Okay, so how many is that? 1, 2, 3. So this is the third call. So now I'm going to move on to someone else. Maybe one of these Indonesian. I'll do this Indonesian station here. Just change that. Alright. And let's see what pops up. You can probably hear the birds. They're sitting on top of the antenna. Sitting right on top of this, on the stepper. They sit up there and they squawk away. They're the crows and the magpies. And these little birds. Kookaburras every now and then. I have a couple of kookaburras that come and sit on the antenna and just like to ride it going in circles. It's quite funny to watch. There you go. He came back. See what auto sequence did there? He came back. I put it back to CQ and I stopped it. He's come back, so it's automatically gone to where it needs to be. So he should now 73 that. I'll 73 it, and we're done. There's his. I'll log that to Station Master and QRZ. And there's my 73 there, just transmitting now. Okay, so just let me stop transmit now, see if we can go to 17. I'll give it a couple of cycles. Let's make sure nobody else pops up. It's more than once I've just gone to change band and somebody's come up. Kind of looks like we're all clear, I think. Looks like we're all clear. Okay, let's go to 17. So we click this, changes the radio and the antenna automatically. I don't have to do anything. Let's see what, if anything's on here. We'll go to 20 and we'll point towards Europe. There's a little bit on here. See what it decodes. Let me clear the list. Let's see what we can get on here. Not too much. I'll put out a call there. and we'll see what we get. Let's see what we get. This is Sardinia in Australia. Still pointing in the North Pacific. So Italy's just popped up, Spain's just popped up. Might bring the antenna down to point short path into Europe. Okay. Short path of Europe. Japan. Okay. I moved to a short path Europe, I get Japan, but I'm kind of pointing this way. It's fine, I've worked Japan before, I've worked in here before. Yes. It's okay. That'll work here every day, because every day is a different day. So 18104 is FT4. Probably about here. Can't see anybody. There's no spots on here either. This is Serbia. He's calling now. Click onto him. He'll run through this cycle. He might come through again with his good square, which he has. Now we'll send him his report, which is -10. Again, his name didn't come up here, so must be a glitch somewhere, I think. Give me the same report and then we'll log it. What I'm going to do is just run it a couple of times without transmitting, and then I'm going to go get a drink of, I'm just going to get a can of Coke and I shall be back. But I just want to make sure that I'm clear, because if I leave and somebody pops up, they're not going to hang around. This is 73. It's one cycle. Let's see how we go. That's okay. Find a clearer TX after this one. Find a clearer TX. I'm just going to move my TX out into a clear spot. 1404. Just leave it for a second. Spain's just popped up as well, so totally different parts of the world to me down here. Okay, that's his number. So click on Spain, automatically goes to TX2, which is his report, which on this occasion is 09. Just call again, so now we'll call him, give him his signal report. The other red lines are 73s from the Japanese station. Which is good. Hopefully Spain come back again. No, he's coming back with his grid square again. See, he hasn't got auto sequence turned on. He's doing it manually, which just sometimes gives me the poo-poos. It just makes the QSO longer, because he might send this 3 or 4 times his grid square. I don't need his grid square on this occasion. For a contest, yeah, I'll gladly take it. But for here, I just need a report in 73. Thanks for coming. Move on. Sounds harsh, but see, he's done it again. He's just sent the grid square, which is TX1. He's not clicking these. He's clicking these manually when he could have auto sequence on down here. You tag this, and it does it for you. There's none of this Harvey Palavi stuff going on. So he sent it again, so I'm just going to send CQ again. Until he kind of realises that he's only sending me his grid square, and I don't need his grid square on this occasion. ARRL digital contest, yeah, maybe. But now, no. I need a signal report. Okay, let's go to Bosnia. He's sent his grid square again. Bosnia, who is this one here, just sent a signal report, which is 04, so I'm just replying to him. And then we'll move on to this Italian station, who's just popped up pretty much at the same time. These are 73s from Bosnia. Thank you. The Spanish station just sent his grid square again. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move over to this Italian station. be patiently waiting as if he's still there. This is grid square again. Good grief. So let's hope the Italian station's on the ball and sends me a signal report on this occasion. On this one. Should come through now. Yep, there it is. I'll send 73s. Report received. Thank you. Okay, and what we'll do is with this Spanish station, we'll just give him another call with his report, which is 08. It's minus 08. That's the 73s from the Italian. This one's mine to this Spanish station, who just keeps giving me his grid square for whatever reason. Alright, so there's another Spanish station here. We'll get rid of this one. Let's see how this other Spanish station handles it. And this one's from Japan. Yep. That's how easy it is for the Spaniard to do. Wait for this one to finish. Click on the Japanese station and call him, give him his signal report, which is minus 20. We have worked before here on 17, so that's alright. Yeah. 22nd of July, so 2 days ago, which is good, it's fine, it's a new day. Everything's running quite nicely. Japanese station is a little bit slow here. Okay. Lovely. So let me just run it a couple of times and then I'll go and get a drink. And go from there. Okay, hopefully, just let it run one more cycle, just to make sure that no one's going to pop up. I don't know if you can hear the magpies warbling. It's quite pretty. It's really good noise. Okay. I'll be back. Ta-da! We're back. What did I miss? Nothing. Alright. Keep going. On camera, go. Get my Broken Hill, Outback New South Wales stubby holder. Keep it cold. What have we got here? Italian, Russia, Alaska. Alaska's on there. Not the right way for Alaska, but you never know. the side of the beam. Quick, that's good. Oh, Californian stations. Come on, California, you can do it. Last call. And we'll call out CQ again. There's not many on here at the moment, so I might move to 20. Long path Europe. They're just waking up. 5, 6 in the morning. Run it a couple of cycles, see whether he pops up. Worked him before? No. Oh yeah, have 115. Ecuador. Let's try Ecuador. If we see California, maybe we'll see in Ecuador. Maybe they can hear me. I can see him. I wonder if he can see me. I don't think he can see me. Last call for Ecuador. Swing the beam around maybe. I wonder. Let's do a flip. Alright, now we're pointing 120 degrees towards Ecuador, South America. See if he hears me now. Interesting to see. Unless he's moved. 20. Bit of activity on here. Now I'm pointing along path Europe. Fair bit on here. Okay. Alrighty. Let's put out CQ. Let's put out a call. We're pointing along path Europe. We're pointing this way. So up and around. And let's see what we can get. There's a fair few on here. A lot of Europe. Croatia, Spain, Switzerland, Italy, Australia, of course, Ukraine, Russia, Bulgaria, Romania. There's a fair bit on here. Quite active at the moment. It's really good to see. First off the rank, what is it? Italy. There's a bit of FT4 here, I think, too. Might have a look at that. I do like FT4, it's quite quick. It's only 7 seconds, it's very fast. If you get a pile up, it's quite good. Have a look. FT4 should be around 80, which is this one here. This little lot. Croatia, an American in Croatia, working one of the big stations probably. Let me just see what happens, give it a couple of goes, then might try FT4. This is FT4 here. Looks to be this line here. Let's see what's on here. Okay, there's France. Let's click CQ and let's give it a go. Rapid fire of 7.5 seconds. Let's stop. See what happens. See if we can get the US. He's calling CQ, so we'll see whether we can get him. I'm not directly pointing at him, so maybe not. But you never know your luck. There you go. Excellent. Alright, all he needs to do is 73 it. I'll do the same. Fantastic. Start the sequence again. hopefully once the people see the signal going out, they'll jump on, hopefully, and make a contact on FT4 just for something different. Okay, that's through. We'll just stop for a second. Okay, I'm not seeing much at all. Another US station. Saw me straight away. Another general call. Italy. Okay, so it's working into Europe as well, so that's good. Nice and fast, see? We'll love it. Why people don't use FT4 more. It's a brilliant little thing. There's New Zealand. Wish I had worked in before. Okay, done. Next one, next. Everything working, everything's still working just fine. Yep, excellent. See if anything pops up. But I might have to go back to FT8. Try for Poland. Gamma Poland. Don't know if you can hear me or not. Not sure. think you'll hear me. Okay, back to CQ. To FT8 again, which is fine, I guess. Back to FT8 through the board. Okay, there's plenty on here. There's Luxembourg, Netherlands, US, Poland, Ukraine, Italy, New Caledonia, a mixture of everything on here, Croatia, Meridian Island, Switzerland, the US Virgin Islands are here, Romania, these two, Belize, Australia's, Hong Kong. It's just a slower pace, FT8. Very much slower pace. Yeah, there's Italy, the first one. Doesn't look like he's got auto sequence on. Ready for the next one. I always got to keep an eye up here, just for that rare country that might pop up every now and then. You just never know. You just never know. Some little island might pop up that you need or you've never heard of. So click, try and get it. Another Italian. Straight away, love it. That's the way. Click on that again. So 3:35 in the afternoon here. We still have blue sky and the sun's still shining. Temperature's apparently 21. I happen to know that's the wall temperature outside where the thermometer is. But, that touch the wall, it's going to be 21 degrees. Normal air temperature. Let's have a look. Currently sitting at 16 degrees. Okay. 16 and sunny. Oh, there you go. See Costa Rica. I didn't see that on the list, but it's popped up. It's going to be a chilly 5 degrees tonight. 5 centigrade. It's pretty nippy. Come on, Costa Rica. You can do it. Sunsets today at 11 minutes past 5. Yeah, a couple of hours. The sun will be setting. You can actually see it here. Costa Rica let me down. I have to move on to Italy. Move to Italy, but I'll keep this one here. Because in the next cycle, this bit here, about here, if it comes up in red, I'll click back on it. He's still just giving me a grid square. Alright, let's try Italy. Let's just get him off the screen. He'll pop up back here if he wants to have another try at it. And another one that hasn't got auto sequence going, so it's quite annoying. Hungarian's giving me a -11. Italy's giving me just a grid square, so I've just clicked on the Hungarian station. It might be a bit faster than the Italian station. He's definitely quicker than Costa Rica. Come on. Maybe this time. No. Oh, good grief. Alright, let's start again. None of them have auto sequence on to get the ball rolling really quickly. Keep calling and calling and calling, and they just keep sending you their freaking grid square number or a number, and they don't go forward from that. So can't see the point. Makes it hard. It's frustrating more than anything. birds are around. Oh goodness, okay. Nothing. So let me find an empty gap here somewhere that I can transmit in. Looks like a nice gap. I'll transmit there. 1236. Let's clear this. This is Spain. So Spain's just sending me his grid square too. Sent it twice now, so that just kind of tells me that he hasn't got auto sequence on. He's doing it all manually. I don't get it. CQ. Unless it pops up with a number, which it has not. Frustrating. But it's alright, come back when he's ready. Queuing, yep. Well done. So you come back. We've got this other one. Hopefully these reply quite quickly. Yep, very good. Click. review. Italy, France and Spain. So Italy's first off the rank. Hopefully they're quick, so I don't lose these other two with frustration of me not answering them. Very good. Okay, that's one. Fun one. Fox 1 United November. 1-1. Come on, friends. There you go. Good job. Okay, Spain. Hopefully hung around. So those first two were pretty quick, to be honest. Four contacts. There's two. Kind of like to give everyone just probably three goes, and then I'll move back to calling CQ again. It looks like I'm going back to CQ again after this. Okay, if he pops back up, then we'll deal with it. Nope. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll clear him. too early. Can't be really getting a load, alright, I might try short path again. So what I'm going to do, leave it on long path from me on. Just go to FT4 again. See what gets decoded here. Send out a couple of calls here. This is long path of Europe. On FT4. Try a couple of calls on the short path. Try short path Europe. Interesting. US. Very interesting. Ukraine. So, for all you non-amateur radio people, we've been watching short path is on here. Short path is this way into Europe. Long path is this way into Europe. Into the dark, around and up. Like a big U. At the moment, this seems to be working on the short path into Europe because this is France that's just come up. Two French stations. There's one. He's in the log. And we'll do this one. Hopefully he's as quick as his friend. back to CQ again. Where's the bell? So yeah, this is Spain now. Just come up. Really nice and quick. I love FT8. Nice and fast. US. Where is it? VA. What's that? Vermont. Italy. Another Italian station I haven't worked before there. Let's see if you can hear me. A couple of calls. Spain, Germany. FT8 again. Making me to let the cat out. Okay. Come on, there's got to be more. Surely there's got to be more. Surely. Germany. Nice. Enable. To the Spanish station. Don't think you can hear me. He's working someone else. Okay, might be in the queue. Just wait. Spanish station just here, Poland, right here, 4th. Another one that could work here. CQ again. Look at FT8. This. Plenty on there. I might go back there. I'm still pointing a short path into Europe. Let me just go FT8. Complete pile up of calls should come along here. Alright, let's try short path. See what we get. Because you never know. Let's do a clear pattern. Hong Kong. That's fair enough. What are we on? 59. Italy. Interesting. This one's Germany that's just popped up. Hi, Maggie. Hello. You coming in? Oh, where'd you go? There you go. Come on. Hello. Oh, you're cold. You're very cold. Hmm? It's cold. It's getting cold. The sun's going down, isn't it? Push with your nose. Good girl. Right, Germany hasn't turned up, so we'll just go with this VK3 Alpha Whiskey Alpha, who's calling me from Victoria. Be on the back of the beam. I'm assuming my antenna's pointing the right way here. No, yeah, no, it's definitely pointing the correct way. Oh, it's very odd. That's okay. That's all right. Alright, what are we on? I'll let this this stream run for another 5 minutes, and I'll go and sort the cats out, get another drink, and I might do another recording later on tonight. So another 4 minutes. Let's see if we can get Daryl here. He lives in paradise apparently. Must have a low noise floor or something. That's why it's called paradise, but who knows? It might be an actual place. Doesn't look like he's hearing me too well. He is on the back of the beam. It'll help if I swing at 180. Let's just try 180 and see whether we can get him that way. What have we got? Let's see. It's on the back of the beam now, so I'll literally just turn the beam around. So now it's pointing 120. Not really Victoria, but better than 300. That's pointing well away from him. He's working somebody else, so whether he can still hear me, I don't know. I'll do this one and then I'll stop it transmitting and let it run for a couple of little cycles. We're done. I'll get a drink and anyway. There you go, the back of the beam worked. There you go. Awesome. Lovely. Oh, okay, well, that's another one. I'll leave that at that. Hang on a second. Let's, right, I'll leave it at that. That's 2 hours of your life you won't get back. Yeah, it's like FT8, FT4, FT8, not bad at all. Pretty good. Pretty good. And this time, you know, it's 20 past 4 in the afternoon. Europe's come through. It's pretty good. All right, people. Adios for now. Take care. And I guess what we'll do is we shall see you later. I'll do another stream later on, and we'll go from there. And that'll be my cat wanting to go back in the house, even though she's only just come out, I think. Anyway, alright. You can see the bands are busy. Very busy. Which is good to see. It is really good to see. Alright, adios people.